I'm an international student. I am doing my master's in marketing, communication and advertising at Kingston University. I moved to UK on 13th of September and I was looking for a room since August, but I couldn't find one. So I got a room on Spare Room. The advertisement said it was a single room for £500 and it was in Chessington. So I spoke to the landlord and I went for the viewing. And when I viewed the room, there were no locks on the private room. So I asked the landlord if he could fix the locks because it was not safe for a girl to live in a room with just a male landlord living in. So he told me that yeah, he will fix it. So it was all good, and then later on he asked me to pay the deposit and 1 month's rent, that is 1,000, including 500 pounds. So he met me at Kingston and at Wimbledon station twice. I gave him 500, the deposit and the 1 month rent, and I never got the receipt. So on 8th of October, it was my move-in date into his place, and I went there with all of my luggage, like 3 huge suitcases, and I was just standing outside the room. So there was this neighbor who was walking by. He told me that this man is a nightmare, please don't move into this house. He was just walking by like he was on a walk with his dog, and I got scared. So I just went inside, I checked the room, there were no locks, and I asked him for the agreement, and he said that there's no legal agreement ready yet. So I told him that I cannot stay at his place and I need the money back, or at least I need the legal document, the rent and the receipt that I have paid such huge amount. But he refused to give me my money back or even the agreement and the rent document back. And I went outside his house. I was there from 1 to 11 o'clock in the night, just standing outside his house, sitting on the pavement. And between this time period, he just threw my bags outside. He just texted me saying that, I have kept your bags outside. Please remove your stuff from my property. I was helpless. I started crying because I have no one here, like no friend, only one friend, but she's busy with her work. And like I literally have no one to count on. So he called the cops on me, saying that I am harassing him and he is really stressed out because of me and he's very ill. And he called 999, the emergency cops, and the cops were there in 10 minutes. Like literally in 10 minutes. The cops had a word with me for 5 minutes. They just wanted to know what the actual scenario was. Then they went inside. They were sitting with him for at least half an hour. They came outside and they just told us that the cops know who's the liar and, who's actually telling the truth. But in this case, they cannot help me out with the money because it's a civil matter. And later I contacted him. I just texted him saying that he kept one of my handbag. It was still at his place, which had my university ID card. So he just texted me saying that I won't be giving you your money or your bag back. He literally opened my bag. He removed all the items from the bag and he called the items cheap. And I told him that this is like, you don't have the rights to touch anyone's stuff without their consent. This is illegal. So I told him if I won't be getting my bag, at that point I didn't even expect him giving me my money back. I just wanted my bag back. So I told him that if I don't get my bag back, I will be going to the cops again. And of course I didn't get my bag back. I'm actually very satisfied with this place. Also, the place is really huge and it's very comfortable for one person to live in. But actually, on the first day when I came to view the room and I told the landlord regarding my story, what was happened, she actually cried. And I feel she is really sweet and I get a motherly vibes from her because, she she was just taking care of me because she understands what I have been through, which was really sweet of her. I am grateful for the place that I'm living in right now and the landlord as well.